Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Tulane's offense has the ball first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So UTSA's up.
Still hits a run, a walk, 5 strikeouts, hit a man, gave him the home run, Springer leading off the game. Both of these clubs, days off tomorrow. The Blue Jays will continue their trip. They'll take on the Marlins in Miami on Friday. Pirates host the Rockies.
Headed onto the field, our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And the Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Roadrunners are on the move. To the air, it's McCown. Bringing the heat. He caught it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route coming from the slot receiver to get the completion.
Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UTSA! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to throw, it's McCown. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. They just keep firing. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Trying to make... There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Monday, struck out Reynolds. Also important wild pitch. Talked about that on Monday.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
We were late. It won't be this time. After the wild pitch was on the park. There's nobody on.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Speaking of uncorked for a cause coming up after the game. Ryan and Blair Reynolds. Delmonico at 6:30.
Powers forward. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. It's McCown. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Tapper. And swinging bunt hit. Start 7th inning for Ronnie Simon. And it brings up.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
That's 26 hits this month. Third in the league behind only Michael Harris, second of the Braves, who has 30 in the month of August, and Xavier Edwards of the Marlins, 28.
The give to the back. Fights off a defender. The ball's free. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throwing right. It's caught. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. A 1st down for the offense. Trying play action. Had to get rid of it quickly.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab right down the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes ahead. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. Sam Houston went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Bearcats team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Allen.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Brings it in down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Snagged in the middle. It's Reed. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. Touchdown, Green Wave! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's McCown. On the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the Roadrunners get enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. He makes the catch along the sidelines, but the official's signaling that he's out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He fires to the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. To the air, it's McCown. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. The sure hands, it's Allen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Tulane has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass. And all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield. And you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Roadrunners line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's McCown. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Has to get there to move the sticks. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a little space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Roadrunners are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And it's blocked. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the grab. It's Henry. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got... the 21.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Got his man on the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Roadrunners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the 2.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. All the way out to the 37-yard line, it's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touch, turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Dances away to buy time. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. The Roadrunners are rolling down the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll give it to him again. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Floating away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
They'll give it to the back. Slithers into space. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the...
There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Find some fresh air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, they're running 4 verticals down the field, and the quarterback's just hoping one of those matchups can win. But you got to give the defense credit. They were ready for it on the back end, and that is a massive interception late in this game with the score so close.
Huge interception. The 2-minute drill a lot of times decides the football game. And this defense, man, you could tell they were ready for 4 verts. They played deep. They read the quarterback's eyes. They break on the football, and they probably end this football game.
And the Roadrunners enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. Running back searching for a hole. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People were fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
To the 9th inning. 2-1 here. So it's so many ways. It's easy to manage. Yes, teams and tools that need to do their best work. Elevates the fan experience and makes things secure and reliable so everyone feels.
It's easier, seals. This is my call for your business.
Soy Edgar Cruz y estoy aquí con Real Life. Remember for hydration. I drink it before every day, before every practice.
As Greg said, it's the moment the next place hits the market. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home or rent a sweet pad. Give us your gotta have a wish list of features. You'll receive real-time notifications tailored just for you. Ready to see it up close and personal? Scheduling a tour is just a tap away. Download the Redfin app today.
Hey, neighbor, I saw you scoping out my tires the other day.
Yeah, I need some new ones. I was going to ask you what those were.
Good eye. Those are Enduro tires. They don't just live sharp. They live on the street and the trail. You dog. Hey, thanks.